Hey guys, how you doing? This is Phil Davis with the Brook team at eXp Realty. We're going to cover a few restaurants in West Hartford, some of the places that I like to frequently go to, some places that my friends frequently like to go to, and where people like to travel from all over and where the locals like to hang out at as well. So if you're in either of these locations, West Hartford Center, Blueback Square, the Elmwood community, Park Road or Bishop's Corner, in any of those places you'll find quite a good amount of restaurants. So if you're into wine and tapas, Barcelona Wine Bar is a good place to stop by. Try their menu. If you're into Italian, restaurant Brico is pretty good. At one point in time I used to go there every Sunday for lunch to get the half pasta and the salad, the penne alla vodka and shrimp. That's a pretty good menu item that they have. Mediterranean, if you're in the mood for that, there's Arugula Bistro. I haven't been there yet, but I heard good things about them. If you're in the mood for Southeast Asian comfort food, Mecca Noodle Bar is a place that you can go try. I did heard good things about that place as well. If you're in the mood for desserts or lunch or dinner, Cheesecake Factory is a place that you can stop at. I tend to go there for the cheesecake, the plain cheesecake with the strawberries on top. There was one point in time I used to go there like every weekend almost to get a slice, and sometimes I'll get there right before the close to catch that last slice. That's how good it is. Roll the Beer, if you haven't been there yet, they have a crazy amount of beers for you to choose from. There's like hundreds of thousands of options for you to choose from, along with appetizers and stuff like that. Place to Be, that's a place where you can stop and get breakfast. I do believe they serve lunch and dinner, but their staple is pretty much breakfast. They're known for the bottomless mimosas, and they're known for their atmosphere and their ambiance, and the place is really good to take good pictures for, like social media, your Instagram and stuff like that. If you're also into grabbing some wine, if you're a wine connoisseur, Vinted Wine Bar is a good place for you to stop at. Grab you a bottle or a case, get you some cheese or charcuterie board, and have that at your fingertips. If you have any special diet needs, like if you want to all vegetarian or vegan or plant-based menu, there is a place called Flora. Flora is pretty good. I stopped there quite a few times when I was had a particular diet where I wasn't really eating meat. I was eating mostly pescatarian and vegetarian, a little bit of vegan as well. And I went there, I tried their meatloaf, and it's really good. You can't even tell that it's plant-based. Another place that's plant-based is G Monkey Plant. Their food is pretty good. I got one of their burgers and it was okay. If you're in the mood for Peruvian, there's Cora Cora. Now I highly recommend stopping there. Their menu is really good. I haven't had anything that I didn't like every time I went to that restaurant. Now there's a place that has rotating food trucks that I stop at in the summertime or in the springtime or when they're open, and that's Gastro Park. There's quite a number of variety of different food trucks for you to choose from, and they change frequently. Now there are a couple breweries in West Hartford as well. There's New Park Brewing and there's Rehab Brewing and Roasting. If you're ever in the mood for some other beers, you can stop at that brewery as well. If you're in the mood for burgers, Plan B is a good spot. They have all different types of burgers for you to choose from. If you want to stop at a coffee shop, J Ring Coffee Roasting is a good place for you to stop at. Get you a cup of coffee. Blue Plate Kitchen, that's a place that I go to for breakfast sometimes. They do have mimosas, but they're not unlimited. So it's up to you if you feel like you want to go unlimited mimosas or not unlimited mimosas, but either way, both places are good for you to choose from. If you're in the mood for seafood, Max Oyster Bar is highly recommended. I do stop there frequently whenever I'm in the mood for seafood, because I do like oysters, fresh oysters, and every time I go there, they're fresh oysters and they're really good. There's Trevor. There's a restaurant called Trevor, so if you're ever in the mood for trying their food, they're pretty good as well. They have like different Italian options and things like that as well. If you're in the mood for pizza, Savoy Pizzeria, that's a good place to stop at. They do have regular pizza and they do have gluten-free, and they do have a vegan cheese option if you don't want to do the whole lactose thing. If you're in the mood for a good steakhouse, Fleming's is a place for you to stop at. I did go there on a few occasions, birthdays and things like that. It is a bit pricey, but the food is really good. So if you're in the mood for a good steakhouse, stop at Fleming's. If you're in the mood for any Caribbean, Jamaican food, the Russell is a good spot for you to stop at. They do have multiple locations, but they just opened up another spot in West Hartford not too long ago, and their menu and their food is really good. So stop by there if you're in the mood for any, oxtails and rice and peas and curry chicken, anything like that. Max Burger, if you're in the mood for burgers as well, you have options other than Plan B. Max Burger is a good place. I stop at Max Burger more frequently than Plan B. That's just my personal preference. I like the burgers a little bit better. I don't know why. Maybe because I have my Max Advantage cards and I'm a Max restaurant connoisseur pretty much. Ichiro, if you're in the mood for hibachi, that's a good place to go. We did stop there a few times. Me and my family stopped there a few times for occasions, birthdays and anniversaries and celebrations. It's just a really good time every time we go there. Depending on how you pronounce it, Pho or Pho, there's a Pho Boston here in West Hartford as well. So if you're in the mood for that, definitely stop by there. Black Bamboo Restaurant, they serve Asian food as well. But what I get from their menu in particular is I get the vegan boneless spare ribs and I get the vegetable fried rice. Every time I go there, it's really good and I'm never disappointed when I order that. Not only that, you can't even tell that the vegan boneless spare ribs aren't actual meat. Like, that's how good it tastes. You can't even tell. So if you're ever in the area, stop by Black Bamboo, ask for the vegan boneless spare ribs and the vegetable fried rice, and let me know what you think. If there's any restaurants that I haven't mentioned or touched on, feel free to leave them in the comments. Or if there are any restaurants that you're thinking about or that you like, that you feel like are your top or your favorites, throw those in the comments as well. My contact information will be there as well. Feel free to reach me or reach me there, and I'll get back to you if you have any questions or need any help or want to know any more about restaurants and the best places to eat at. Anything else you would like to know, feel free to reach out and I'll get back to you. Thanks.